But let's get into this. I'll show some stuff from the Comic-Con, and like I said, I actually didn't buy any comics. Don't I have? Oh yeah. So this is where I went. Ashwin, you are a god among insects. Never forget that. So yeah, this is the little schedule thing. Ottawa Comic Con. This is the mascot for the Ottawa Comic Con, and it annoys me. This bothers me because really he just looks like Nightwing. This is just Nightwing to me. And this is a more like fleshed out kind of image of the character. And sure, he has a cape, he's flying in the air, but this is pretty much just Nightwing. Every time I see this, I'm like, these guys must really love Nightwing. But nope, that's what it is. Oh, Carmi, that guy would be awesome. Stephen Lang, yeah. Holy shit. I think that might be the one. That might be the one for me. Stephen Lang. Let's get Stephen Lang on board. So let's take a look at this schedule. There's actually something rather humorous about this schedule. There's a lot of exhibitors here. I went on Friday. Today is Sunday. Saturday being the main day where they had a lot of stuff going on, including the cosplay competition, which would have been really fun. But yeah, there's a couple of famous actors that were here that it would have been kind of neat to meet and greet, but I didn't really want to line up and do all that. Carrie Elways. I think his ticket to get a picture with him was like $180 or something crazy like that. I love Carrie Elways, but I'm not going to pay that much. Dave Foley, pretty famous comedian. Denise Crosby, Ashwin? Denise Crosby? For the Star Trek fans out there, whose name I actually forgot quickly, and then Night Trap had to remind me. George St. Pierre, for any mixed martial arts fans. And also he was in a couple of Marvel things too, right? A couple of Marvel movies. James Marsters, Cyclops. Lou Ferrigno, that's a good one. Ted Raimi. Oh, and Tomer Capone. Tomer Capone is actually Frenchie from The Boys. That guy's really cool. I think he's Canadian. Oh, Rob Paulson. Okay, I didn't know who that was. But Stephen Lang, I worked on a movie with him. He's rumored for Magneto. Oh shit, there you go. Is that some insider knowledge from Eshwin? So let's look at some of the events that they have going on. So we went on the Friday. Yeah, Frenchie's cool. I swear to God, every season of The Boys, I think Frenchie is gonna die. Like the first season, I was like, out of all the characters in The Boys, something about Frenchie, I'm like, this guy's gonna frickin' die. And then, especially with this season, I really thought he was gonna die. But he keeps on, well, spoilers, he doesn't die. Spoilers, but I don't know if anyone was looking forward to that. Don't say that. Yeah, it's good stuff. The Boys is so addictive. One of the best new binge-worthy shows that come out. Yeah, and it's from Amazon. Like, I don't know what else is good from Amazon. I mean, they've got the Lord of the Rings thing going on, but I don't know what else they have going on that's really good. Look at the last event that they had going on the Friday, guys. Look at this. Okay, so 7:15, Denise Crosby on stage. 8:30, Pornomedy, hentai episode 18+. What the hell is that? Pornomedy. We left before Pornomedy, and I'll forever be wondering what exactly went down on Pornomedy. You didn't go seeing it? No. I mean, it was a bit of a trip to get back home, and we were pretty tired after walking around the whole time. Pornomedy. I didn't go. And look, they actually did it again. 7:45, Pornomedy. It's a 2-time thing. It's a room full of gross dudes watching porn. Oh God, I hope not. Yeah, it's something like comedy and I don't know. I don't know. Hentai edition though. And if you look right here, the last day, Sunday today, 4:45. Gathered friends, Bionicles in 2022. That's how they cap off Ottawa Comic Con. A bunch of guys talking about Bionicles in 2022. I don't know if you guys know what Bionicles is, but it's like the redheaded stepchild of Lego. Like everyone knows what Lego is, and Bionicles was popular for a while. Bruh, Bionicles, bruh. Bionicles, it's a thing. There's still fans. There's still some hardcore fans out there that are still burning a candle for Bionicles, pretty much. A circle jerk. God, I really hope it's not any of those things that you guys are discussing. Making fun of hentai? Maybe, Paper Joey, maybe. And this is how big the space was. Like, as far as the events that I've been to this summer, like comic conventions, I've been to 3 now. This is actually quite a large venue, so not bad actually. And there was some good cosplay. Binacles are for Lego kids that grew up and became the cool kids. Uh-oh, Paper Joey. Do we have a Bionicle fan in the house here? That sounds like something a Bionicle fan would say. You can admit it. No judgment here. Should have went so we would stop guessing. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do some investigation to find it. Stand as far back as possible whenever possible. But yeah, okay guys, let's get into this. What did I get at the Ottawa Comic Con? Well, like I said, there was a lot of stuff there. A lot of just a variety of things. Anime stuff, a lot of Demon Slayer related things. Genshin Impact was really popular as far as cosplay and selling of things. There's a lot of random loot crates. I don't know if you've seen this stuff before. It's not actually from the Loot Crate company, but it's a very similar business model where it's effectively a box filled with random crap from whatever IP that you might be a fan of. So there was like a Demon Slayer Loot Crate box. There was a Naruto Loot Crate box, Pokemon, so on and so forth. That's I don't know. I don't really understand the appeal, just because I feel like you can see all the little things that they sell independently, and now they're just gonna chuck it in a random box. Things like lanyards and buttons and badges, patches, maybe a t-shirt, maybe some socks. I don't know. The appeal is gambling the bomb, but yeah, I guess you're right about that. Yeah. And I guess relative to the price, maybe it's like a good deal. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there was someone selling a bunch of different cards like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards, and they were even streaming it live. They had this whole thing where they were opening up stuff live. Warhammer stuff, model kits, and one of my favorite hobby stores in Ottawa was there as well. Trinity Hobby. Shout out to Trinity Hobby. And they had a booth there. They pretty much closed down their store for the weekend and effectively moved all of their inventory, or nearly all of their inventory, to the comic convention, which I think is pretty wild. They didn't have to move it far because they're both in Ottawa, so that was good. And I was like, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to get anything. I'm not sure what I would even get, given that so much stuff was like Pokemon and Genshin Impact and not necessarily stuff that I'm super into. There's a lot of video games, by the way, as well, but I just wasn't really in the mood to buy video games. So I'm like, let's just buy something at Trinity. And this is what I got. Ba-ba! 30-Minute Sisters Luluce. And I've been wanting to get this one for a while. I haven't bought any 30-minute sister models before, but I hear they're really good. I know Carmi bought one before, and Not Slide is a big fan of them. I just recently bought a 30-minute mission model with the intention to eventually buy this or a similar model and kind of combine them. And if you look here, they have an example of what this model could look like if you combine it with the 30-minute missions kit. There's the Spinatia, and there it is with some combined parts. It's pretty neat. And funnily enough, I actually bought the very same one that they are showing that you can combine with, the Spinatia Fencer type. I picked this up a few weeks ago at Trinity as well. So yeah, both of these from Trinity, and yeah, they show that you can combine them. Carmi, what? The Bomba, opening an MTG booster pack is more fun than buying individual cards. Yeah, I get what you mean. The marketing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying this model out and seeing what I can do in terms of converting it and customizing it. I want to do something along these lines. Maybe not this specifically, but combining the parts to some extent. And yeah, I hear a lot of good things about this line of models, and should be fun to try out. I think she's supposed to look like a raccoon or something. Something like that. Or a bear? I don't know. Do you have this kit, Carmi? I know that you built one before, but I'm just not sure what you built. Let's take a quick look inside. It's got the hair. And yeah. I also like the fact that she has like a darker skin tone, like a darker complexion. Ah, you have Rashetta. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool. And she does have pre-printed pre-printed faces, which is pretty fun. I always enjoy that. Although her expressions, I guess they're pretty different. I was gonna say they look kind of the same, but I guess they're kind of different. And then we've got yeah, not too many frames, not too many runners actually. Should be pretty straightforward, I suppose. Oh wow, yeah, here's an example of how she looks combined. That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. You can change the hair parts, which is pretty neat. I don't think I've ever actually seen the alternate hair parts around, but I might want to get some alternate hair parts. And yeah, the build seems pretty straightforward. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this out. The Rashetta. So did you enjoy building that one there, Carmi? They have hair and body parts. Yeah, like separate ones, right? Yes. Yeah, and I think I might have to get one of those kits. I don't know if I've actually ever seen one in person, but I might have to get that. She cute. So here's another thing that I bought at the Ottawa Comic-Con. Again, I'm sort of walking up and down the aisles. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not super excited about. But I was also keeping in mind, maybe I could get something that we could do on stream. That could be kind of fun to build on stream. Just like I bought the Luluce here from 30-minute missions. Maybe it'll be fun to build another model or something along those lines on stream. So with that in mind, I got this. Cracky. Do you guys know what this is? Poppin' Cookin'. And there's a lot of Japanese here, which I don't understand. But effectively, this is a small little snack kit that you can make. And all of these things that you see here, you make yourself, and they're edible. So that looks, it looks, at least judging by the picture, They look like it looks like corn and lollipop. Well, that's like probably candy apples, and then you get some French fries and some kind of thing on a stick. Snack kits. Those look those smooth small food things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm thinking that this entire thing is in Japanese, so I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to understand how to make this, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. Maybe we'll wait until bacon arrives. Well, I wasn't planning on making this today, but at some point in time, with the supervision of Bacon or another Japanese understanding individual, we could maybe muddy our way through this. But yeah, not today. I just wanted to show this off for today. Maybe we can open it up. Let's see. Let's at least open this up and see what's inside. I thought this might be fun to do. Oh, it's all in here. Okay. Well, I don't really want to open it further then. I don't want to open it further, but yes. This is the whole thing. It could be fun. Yeah. Actually, maybe someone has done this online. Like, maybe someone has made this on YouTube, and then I can sort of follow their instructions. I did see one of my favorite YouTubers, Brutal Moose. He made one of these kits or something similar, and he did it on stream or on YouTube. It didn't sound like they were very tasty, actually, but maybe I'll like them a bit more. But very funny, very amusing. I got that, and that's actually all that I got at the Ottawa Comic-Con in terms of things that I bought. However, they did have a like Tourism Japan booth, like a bunch of people sort of advertising Japan and tourism to Japan, which I thought was pretty neat. They had someone that could write your name out on like with brush and ink, and then they had a bunch of pamphlets, all sorts of stuff, which I thought was pretty neat. But they had this thing here which was free. I had to double check. I was like, wait, this actually is pretty nice. Did I just steal this? But no, it says take free. Later on, I was like, wow, this thing is actually pretty nice. Did I just steal this? But no. Iwata Ken presents Comic Iwata, edited by the governor of Iwate? Famous for a variety of manga. And yeah, it's just like this. Here, okay, let's read the preface. Manga, with its variety of expressions, depth, and also familiarity, has the capability to inspire and give strength to its readers. Iwata Prefecture, which is home to several manga artists, has decided to use the potential strength of manga. In 2009, an Iwate manga project was launched to promote the abundant nature, history, culture, food, and other appeals of the prefecture within and outside of Japan. January 2011, the first volume of Comic Iwate was published as part of the Iwate manga project and as Japan's first comic book issued by the local government. It attracted national attention as a remarkable effort to promote the prefecture. Since then, there are now 7 volumes of Comic Iwate, with a total of 73,500 published copies. And let's just bypass the rest because I'm feeling bored of reading this. Oh wait, hold on. Let's read this last part. For our overseas friends, we have published this new Comic Iwate mini book to better convey through manga the topography, ambiance, emotions, and realism of the characters that appear in the story unique to Iwate. On behalf of Iwate, I sincerely express my appreciation for your time to read through this book. I thank this opportunity to communicate with people overseas through manga, which is a proud culture of Japan. I wish many will gain interest and feel close to our prefecture by reading the book. Thank you once again. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's pretty neat. A little manga. The art in it is actually kind of interesting because it doesn't look like your typical manga art. right? It kind of has a bit more of an indie kind of feel to it, maybe. Maybe that's the best way to put it. And I read this one story, and it was pretty nice. And yeah, there's a bunch of little stories in here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. In hindsight, I feel like I should have looked. I was trying really hard to look for different comics there at the Comic-Con. I was looking out for any deals on trade paperbacks and, like, 5 for $1 kind of comic discount bin stuff. I love that kind of thing, just because you never know what you can find, and you can just get a lot of fun out of just reading some weird random comics, potentially bad comics. But unfortunately, I didn't really find too many places that were selling comics that cheap. So yeah, that is the extent of all the things that I bought at the and picked up at the Ottawa Comic-Con. At least, hopefully, that's all I picked up at the Ottawa Comic-Con. If you understand what I'm saying, hopefully I didn't pick up anything else. I feel fine, thankfully. So hopefully I'll continue to feel fine. Although yesterday I did have a headache. I did have a headache, and I was like, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I wasn't feeling great. I think that was mostly related to, like, what do I want to say? Like, staying up really, really late the night before, and kind of wearing headphones that was pinching my head too much. Anyways, feel better now. Paper Joey, do you mind asking what your budget was? Yeah, so I think I spent like $50 on the stuff that I got there, and that's not including the tickets. The tickets were kind of pricey compared to the other things, the other events that I went to, and then there was lunch. So yeah, I wasn't really looking to spend a lot of money, to be honest. I just kind of, and I wasn't even really sure if I wanted to go, right? Just because we had been to a couple of events this past summer already. This one costed a bit more, and we're like, is it going to be even that much better than the ones that we went to before? But ultimately, we were like, let's just go, because, this could be one of the last few fun little things to do for before the fall sets in, before the winter sets in. You know what I mean? And I think it was good. It was good to go, at least. But yeah, I really wasn't looking to spend all that much money.